Welcome back to another show, guys. And what's up? Just want to shout out to all the fans here. If you want to hit me up, you can donate to my Cash App here. And if you guys want to learn how to mix pro soca in the box, be sure to check out my website here. Sign up for $30 US. You get top of the line mixing and mastering Spotify ready. Be sure to check out my website as well, precisionproductions.website.com, where you can get the latest here. And of course, if you guys want me to mix and master for you, be sure to check out my services here. Pro mixing and mastering services here. All you gotta do is contact my email, precisionproductions501@gmail.com. But we got a special mix session here for you. We're gonna talk about here soca construction volume 3. So let's get right down into it here. I'm gonna bring out the track here again. So that's how we do it here.
Yo, yo, GPS rhythm. Yo, tell them wheel out. Wheel back and bring up the tune, yo. Tell them wheel out, wheel out. Run the tune and stick to the road.
I get it, I'm feeling. Each time I hear the soca jamming, play the tune and give me the rhythm.
Yo, yo, play the tune, Mr. Lick off the rhythm.
I'm gonna teach you guys how to get these tricks here.
He's a Mr. Keep on bubbling. Yo, yo, tell them wheel out. Wheel back and bring back the tune, yo. Mr. Wheel out, play the tune and stick to the road. Wheel out, wheel back and bring up the tune, yo. Tell them wheel out, run the tune and stick to the road.
I get it, I'm feeling. Each time I hear the soca jamming, play the tune and give me the rhythm.
And that is my demo track here. So welcome to the show, guys. I'm a mixing engineer, Andrew Raven here, and artist as well. Today we're going to be talking about soca construction volume 3 here. So I want to teach you guys how to get that real professional mixing sound in your face, Spotify ready. So be sure to follow me on Instagram, follow me on YouTube. I'm also streaming on Twitch, and I'm going to be streaming some game as well. Be sure to check out my new soundtrack that I made, Chica Killzone. It's on my YouTube channel. And so let's get right into it. Soca Construction Volume 3 here. So I'm going to break down elements here of how to get this type of soca music get going here. This is a groovy type of soca. So we're going to get right down into it here. So let's get down and see what we have here. So I want to start off with a little bit of melody here. That's what I got rolling there. And of course I'm going to do the kick drum here. Got a little bit of percussion movement here, so I'm adding that to give a little bit of vibe. And let's get right down into the toms here. Snare drum. As you can hear, that soca pattern is beginning to take shape here, and we're going to get it to elevate here. So I'm going to go to the next track here. Here we go. And let's bring in the bass here. timpani here. So let's dive into the different elements. So we start off with a melody here. You can use any synthesizer here. The BPM I'm running is 120 flat, and started off with a little bit of melody here. I'm gonna take off the sends here. And I'm doing a little bit of EQ here, not much, just giving a little brightness here. Now, let me isolate the drums here real quick here. I'm going to play the kick drum here. As you can see, I have the SSL channel pumping here. Now, if I mute that, I'm getting like a little bit of muffled sound. So what I'm doing with the SSL here, I'm boosting a little bit of mid-range. I get a little bit of top end on the 8K, and a little bit of low end here on the 50-60 range here. I'm going to engage the SSL because we want that punch. And I'm going to bring in the percussion here. And let's also bring in the reverbs and the room here because we want to get that 3D sound here. I want to put it in space here. So that's what I'm doing with the reverb here. I'm setting up a little bit of a plate here. I'll bring in the toms here. As you can see, I'm pushing like, let's see what I'm doing here. I'm actually pushing about 80 hertz here at about 3 or 4 dBs here. A lot of producers kind of feel shy or timid. Don't be afraid to boost instrument, guys and girls, if you need to get that low end. Don't make sure you don't overdo it, but make sure you boost to get that solid low end. Don't feel like, oh well, Ray, I gotta roll off the bottom end and I gotta keep it clean. You might get a clean mix, we might get a thin mix. We want that fat sound. Before, after. Let's bring in snare drum here. Snare drum is playing the same thing as the toms here. And then we're going to bring in that cowbell sound. Let's bring in the rim shot. And a little bit of iron here. That's the main sound right there, the timpani sound. You want to make sure you get a tight timpani going here. What I'm doing with the timpani here, I'm adding a little bit of smack here. I'm giving a lot of reverb to create that atmosphere. And I'm going to get to the bass line here. Let's go down. So it's simple percussion, guys. Simple percussion to create a groovy soca like this. This is totally different from the jab jab. You know, it has similar characteristics here, but with this one, it's getting a more vibey kind of bounce to it. So let's get to the bass. Let's see what we're doing here with the bass here. I'm gonna play I'm doing the 808 here. I want to get that gritty dirty bass. And if you guys want to know what I'm using here, I'm actually I'm using the sample one, and I'm gliding the bass here with the slider, so I'm getting that that movement, that hood celebrity kind of effect, that whoop whoop. You know, I want that movement to be happening there. Got a little bit of EQ here. How do you get everything to sound that thick and fat? I'm boosting low end on some of the instrument that needs low end, so I can get that surrounded, and I'm using the reverb to create a foundation, so I don't have to add like 100 different instruments here, and that's what I'm getting, these simple tones in there and making it sound grand here. So let's cut to the vocal. Let's do a little bit with vocals here.
Yeah, tell them wheel out, wheel back and bring up the tune now. Tell them wheel out, run the tune and stick to the route.
I get it, I'm feeling. Each time I hear the soca jamming, play the tune and give me the rhythm.
Play the tune, so lick off the rhythm. Rhythm nice, we have to keep on winning. It's the officer, keep on bubbling. Yo, tell them.
Now they have one more sound I'm adding here, which is the synthesizer. I'm gonna bring that in. Here we go.
GPS rhythm. Yeah, tell him.
So I'm using the synthesizer to kind of create a movement here.
Rhythm nice, we have to keep on winning. It's the officer, keep on bubbling. Yo.
For the vocals here, I'm just running a little bit of freestyle vocals, and I'm using a little bit of GTR here to create that, you know, that kind of like a speaker tones voice combination kind of distortion here.
Yeah, tell them wheel out, wheel back and bring up the tune now.
And I'm using the gate comp and overdrive to give a little bit of grit here, getting that
Tell
sound.
them wheel out, run the tune and stick to the route.
If I turn it off, it's just gonna hear a normal voice here.
Out, wheel back and bring up the tune now.
I like to add a little bit of distortion, add a bit of vibe to the soca music here.
Tell them wheel out, run the tune and stick to the route.
I get it, I'm feeling. Each time I hear the soca jamming, play the tune and give me the rhythm.
And so I'm panning both ad-libs here, harmony left and right here on the female vocals here. We'll have the lead here, and there's a little bit of auto-tune, and that's what we're doing with that track there.
Wheel back and bring up the tune now. Tell them wheel out, run the tune and stick to
And of course, don't forget the hi-hats here.
the route.
I get it, I'm feeling. Each time I hear the soca jamming, play the tune and give me the rhythm.
Yo, play the tune, so lick off the rhythm. Rhythm nice, we have to keep on winning. It's the officer, keep on bubbling. Yo, tell them wheel out, wheel back and bring back the tune now. Mr. Wheel out, play the tune and stick to the route. Wheel out, wheel back and bring up the tune now. Tell them wheel out, run the tune and stick to the route.
I get it, I'm feeling. Each time I hear the soca jamming.
When the vocals kick in, this sound right here, the synthesizer, is disappearing a little bit. So I'm going to raise the volume on the fader so that sits beside the lead vocals here. Let's do that here. Here we go.
Play the tune, so lick off the rhythm. Rhythm nice, we have to keep on winning. Yeah, tell them wheel out, wheel back and bring up the tune now. Tell them wheel out, run the tune and stick to the route.
I get it, I'm feeling. Each time I hear the soca jamming, play the tune and give me the rhythm.
Yo.
So we made a adjustment here about maybe about 1 dB, so one that's inside to sit beside the vocals. This is the sound that's pushing this track here. Even without the main melody, which is the one up here, even if I take that out and put everything back in, without the melody, it's still going to be a nice fat soca here.
I get that feeling each time I hear the soca jamming.
So don't be afraid, guys, to raise that fader. Sometimes just a little bit dB, a little bit not, just to get it right beside the vocal here. You might say, Ray, but how do you get it to fit beside the vocal? Well, you got to make sure, I've said 1,000 times and 1,000 times again, EQ is your main goal. It mixes and balances the frequency tone. So I already have the vocal on lock, so I'm bringing in the center side right beside the vocals. That's not going to be a problem. That is covering up here. And you got to make sure you practice good EQ, guys.
Play the tune and give me the rhythm.
Yo, yo. Play the tune, me so lick off the rhythm. Rhythm nice, we have to keep on winning. It's a officer, keep on bubbling. Yo, yo. Tell them wheel out. Wheel back and bring back the tune, yo. Me say wheel out, wheel out. Play the tune and sit all around. Wheel out. Wheel back and bring up the tune, yo. Tell them wheel out, wheel out. Run the tune and stick to the round.
I get that feeling each time I hear the soca jamming. Play the tune and give me the rhythm.
Yo, yo.
So I'm going to stop there. This has been Soca Construction Volume 3, guys. And be sure to hit up your boy Rayburn. Let me know you're watching or you're supporting here. Yeah, I never used to build soca like this, but you know, thanks to the opportunity that has been opened up to me, different artists around the world, soca artists and producers and drummers, they've taught me that culture of soca. So that's how I'm able to create and show you guys authentic soca music here. Remember, guys, if you want me to mix and master for you, you can contact my email, pristineproductions501@gmail.com. You get that pro mixing and mastering service here. Be sure to support me as well, guys. So I'm going to stop here. This has been fun, and I'm going to catch you guys on the next one. Let me know, comment what you want me to talk about next, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.
Yo, yo, GPS rhythm. Yo,